Всем привет, с вами Правила. Сегодня мы опять проходим Elex. Играем за Берсерков. Пошла загрузочка. Что за заем? Так, вещи доказательства. Так, последующий. Воу. Я не хотел. Фух, не было. Привет всем. Elex, отпирание. Ну типа готики. Привет, кстати. Так, ну надеюсь, они успокоились, братюнки мои. Один таких спокойненько.
Hey you, what's new from the south?
You mean it?
Так, что тут?
The berserker Ascor has been murdered.
Ascor? How did that happen?
Were you close to Goliath 3 months ago?
No, I was out in the forest gathering supplies. I've not been close to Goliath for a year. Once I had the supplies, I came straight out to Abessa. Wait, you don't think I was involved, do you?
Did you know Ascor?
Yeah, he was an arrogant asshole. He'd have done anything for promotion. It's his sort that make me want to say this. Fuck the berserkers.
What weapon do you use?
A sword. I hate it. That's another reason I want to join the Outlaws. I've got myself a gun, but I want some real weapons.
You don't seem happy as a cultivator. Did you ever think of seeking promotion?
Man, I would have to be able to read first. You can't exactly climb the career ladder if you can't read. Ascor could. That guy wanted to do everything to get promoted. He hated anyone else who could read, especially if they weren't born in Goliath.
Do you have proof of where you were 3 months ago?
I don't know. I don't keep a diary. Depends on the day and the orders. Sometimes I was digging shit alone, sometimes finding supplies alone, sometimes marching around and building stuff where they told me to. Those days I was with people. I just did whatever they said. I didn't want to be exiled to the valley.
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Shit, what? You thought I did that? No way, I wouldn't have risked that, even though he was an asshole.
As you say.
Красавчик. Сюда поселят эти почки. Возвращаемся. Подойди. Здесь обыскать. подряд. Это ладно, пригодится. Так нам бы до утра спать. Немножко перегонных. Привет, пацаны. Полетели.
You have no idea of what is really going on.
Вот, почти прибежали.
If they don't take action, we're all in trouble. May the sun shine on you.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
Not now.
Is there anything we're not short of these days?
Так. Дурас, братан, привет.
About Ascor's murder. I don't think Baron did it. Ascor was his friend, and Baron just wants to be left alone. I don't see why he'd murder anyone.
All right. Even though he knew Ascor better than most, yeah, you're right. He doesn't have the energy or the motive. Frankly, I only think Ragnar wanted Baron questioned in case he had seen anything. It looks like he didn't. Let's take him off the list for now.
Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Ascor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he killed him. Besides, if he had killed Ascor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah, all Garen wants is to hunt.
It's not conclusive, but
I agree. I don't think it was him either.
Yurdor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the world hard and looking after besides,
Yes, I agree.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath. I'd say
I didn't think he...
you recently became a...
Yes, but I think I'm making more of a...
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. All of his suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it.
Then who do you think?
I don't...
Then tell Ragnar.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi.
Что
was no one there to say.
Then it must be him. The others all have alibis, and Baron...
I thought you said Ragnar only included Baron in case he saw something.
Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift.
Then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you?
Why would Baron talk?
Since when have...
What do you...
Who knows?
Alright, what is it on look?
We won't know until we find... Have a look.
What do you mean?
Bring anything you find to me.
Then you know what it is.
No, I just...
Right.
Just trust me.
I could use...
Then you... I know.
Can you use it though?
Yeah?
There's an abandoned...
You leave.
Follow me.
Sure.
Все, побежали брать.
That technology will get you into trouble here.
I'll help you. Let's go.
Пойдем дальше.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I'm looking for a guy who was supposedly seen in the area recently. His name is Ray. Whiny little shitbag. Reckons he's an outlaw. Do you know him?
Ray? No, I've not met him.
Lucky you. Let me know if you meet the little piss streak. I want words with him.
Tell me.
No. Doesn't matter to you.
It could be that we are looking for the same guy.
You are, you see.
Look out!
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
What'd you find?
Here. Do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Ascor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
I solved your case for you, Duras.
You got to the truth. For that, I thank you. I'll take things from here.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
You were a rival to Ascor. You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Ascor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside, Goliad. And you've spent all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him?
Kill him? Yes. Murdered him? No. I found Ascor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
I can see why you did it. I'll keep your secret.
Thank you. You don't know what a weight this has been. I owe the berserkers. Now I owe them more. I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
What is...
Property belongs to the berserkers. You now know who the murderer is. That's what you needed to discover.
Rack, time for you to step aside and let me...
What do you mean?
I solved the murder.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that
You could also tell him it was...
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon or trust.
Then do it. But quickly. As soon...
You should...
Yeah.
представляю.
Look at the people.
You're staying here.
Oh, but
Is there...
don't get me. And what?
I want to...
Good for magic and superstition and... But...
Труженики, да.
What are you doing here?
Все хорошо.
Hello. If you want to rest, you should find yourself a spot and if you are
Thank you.
welcome. But we have a so what's the point in us seeking to rebuild the world if we continue? We need to build. I hope you could
What is this building?
a rare if you want, go up to one of the higher balconies and you will get an idea how beautiful it seems the people of the old. That's what they said before the comet. And yet the only thing that saved us are the gifts Magellan has given us. Food.
How long have you...
I was born here.
If you say...
We have organized our lives. You do not need everything you think you need.
I could get...
Good. You will find safe. Ragnar.
Is there some...
There are always things that need doing here. Of course. Ask and go, though I...
Tell me the task. I can handle it.
Confident. You'll get on well with the warriors. Our scouts reported that a few... Let's just say that the clerics came. But the weapons they left behind, lying up, they could cause a great deal of damage in the wrong hand. I want you to collect them. You'll find him at the pit. He and the workers there make sure such...
I can't get the weapons. Someone else has taken them already.
And from your expression, I can only assume that this unhappy circumstance... You're lucky it's me learning this. Angrim or even Ragnar...
About my sup... You...
Yeah. Just ask.
I have some...
Anything you know would be helpful.
The murderer isn't anyone from Goliath.
How do you know this?
None of the suspects had a clear motive or opportunity. It makes sense that it was an outsider. There is a war on, after all.
So why was Asgore killed?
For the seedling. I guess it was a simple robbery. Asgore refused to hand over the seedling and was killed for it.
So Asgore died honorably, defending the seedling? I had started to hear grumblings about Asgore, but defending a seedling to the death, that is the man I knew. You stand... So we have... But I will consider this... You did well. Here. I am surprised you solved this before...
About... I don't...
Nor should you.
Then you will pay.
You will get paid for the tax.
You could pay.
A man should know... No one... Ask a... Help. So, lend them a...
And...
Don't...
How am I doing?
As I heard, Ornir told me that you... My wife doesn't trust you. That doesn't... You must do more. Earn those pledges, and...
танке вообще скучно. Там чтобы нормально. Что-то собрать надо дохища и это играть. А в пуп играю такую чуть.
I hadn't seen sunlight since the day the comet struck. Just for a moment. Just to escape those four walls. Oh, the air is so much fresher. I brought our last bottle of wine. It covered the taste. He didn't feel a thing. He wanted to die. We couldn't do that anymore. Taste the wine, Justin. We'll both drink deep.
А ты пуп сейчас играешь? Тогда сыграем пуп.
What are you saying there? Thank you for coming to us. Your application to Infinite Skies has been denied. No, you can't deny me that! Please, check the forms again! Please, check them!
Можно записать. А мне одно надо качать. Я не качаю.
brave.
Is that everything?
From a lost sheep to...
When fate brings us together, I could use your help.
You lead. Opportunities are there to be... Magalan on a living, but they need more to experience the... And it...
What do you...
Our laws, how we interpret...
The law should...
Abolish. But after all, whatever my thought...
Are there problems?
Give any... But... Anyone...
Then shut...
Now you sound like... You think we should use the law to silence anyone? I've been saying that, but it seems...
Maybe they would listen to me.
Perhaps. You could do me a favor and talk to Elder. He's been speaking out against the Eisen clan. You will find him living with the other cultivators down in the cultivator house. I'd be grateful if you can find out the reason he... You know technology is forbidden by law here.
Stop messing around with that thing.
It's
out.
Is there...
There's... Pay your... We...
So... This... No. Who?
We are... And...
Good.
You think it's a good idea?
Let me...
You being a newcomer want to owe me a thing, because I...
Hey, are you my backup?
No.
Shit. But don't think which furry ass... How the f...
Eldor.
What about?
Do you have a problem with the...
It's not me. It's that self-important pit. He won't serve me. You want to do a 10-day stretch of guard duty and then...
Why won't Orin serve you?
You'd have to commune with the pilgrim to answer that one, because I don't know. 1 minute Orin will serve us, the next... What's all this?
Cormac doesn't want
Well, someone needs to speak. It's that self-important sack of ass crap. You get him to change his mind, and let the Hammer clan back in the tavern. Angry? With... Oh, yeah. Is...
There is...
Yeah, you know, I'll... But... Because you could... I would... You could... He's... If...
I found Alvar.
Oh.
A pretty good one. He's dead.
Excuse me.
Well, he took...
Asshole. Couldn't even take chem.
Do you know?
Me? I'll have to think. Good. Take the and the.
You definitely got the wrong end of the stick. That turns my blood cold.
The Hammer Clan sent me.
Ah, that's a shame. Boss just
Then open it. You're going to serve.
Am I? Strange. Here was me thinking I decided who gets served. And?
Serve them.
Straight to the threat. You think a tavern keeper doesn't get talk like that? All right, hard man. Let's see you outside. So, you want me to start serving? Then draw your weapon and show me how. Watch my back next time. Oh, you little shit. Tougher than you look, aren't you?
So, are you going to serve the Hammer Clan again?
Yeah. I'll speak to Angrim.
What does Angrim...
He told me not to serve the Hammer Clan. I think he was hoping some of them would, you know, shift over to the...
I think Cormac should know about that.
I think that's got nothing to... I'm just a tab...
Well, aren't you the smooth?
Well, I'm very...
I'll bet. But however you... Here, take this.
Trouble be...
So, Elder...
After a little chat, Orrin agreed it was best for the clan.
A little chat, eh? Well, I should have had more faith.
Angrim was behind the trouble.
You're sure of...
Orrin told me...
Then it seems I must speak with Ragnar, and we'll find a way to persuade Angrim out of such tactic. We have enough trouble with the elves without fighting amongst our... Thank you for your... Take this for... and keep this matter between...
Stop messing around with that thing.
Correct. You must have... If I need information... So...
That's a lot to ask.
You know... Plus... So...
About... How...
As I... Or near... My what... You must do... Her...
Ragnar, we have to talk.
And your expression tells me this is something serious.
One of my men was accused of causing trouble between the Hammer Clan and the Eisen Clan.
Yes, I'd heard.
Well, I've investigated, and it seems he was given just cause. He was set up.
Have you spoken to Angrim?
Angrim was behind it. He hoped by instructing Orin not to serve anyone from the Hammer clan, that he'd lure my people to join the Ison clan.
He wants to play politics at a time like this? When we have Albs pounding at our gate? I will remind our dear friend that the laws put our common cause ahead of clan business. It is good you came to me with this.
Let me know if you need my word added to yours.
I will. We must remember that we are all berserkers first.
And clans second.
Teach.
Sure. You know technology is forbidden by law here.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Всем спасибо, всем пока. Продолжим.